Alright guys, I know I'm a little late on part 3 to the video. I was just trying to test them out, make sure they worked correctly, and just want to get at least a month's worth of use out of them before I gave y'all any type of recommendations or whatnot, or my opinion on it, whether you should do it or not. In my opinion, well, let me just get y'all up to date. So I had ran these for about a couple of months. They work great, they sound amazing, and then turns out just recently, about a month ago, I ended up cracking it somehow. I thought it was something over here that was vibrating, so I put even more of the sound deadening over here because I thought it was something over here vibrating. Turns out the back, see if I can show y'all. So the back right here that bonds that piece the whole way down, or not the whole way down, but I can't tell if 100% sure yet. I got to take it apart. That's what I'm doing now. But quite a bit of it is bouncing like this, and it's vibrating and making this weird noise. It's just the box, the sealant broke on it. I contacted the company. They told me to either reseal it or they can send me one that's under warranty or whatnot. They would they'll give you your money back or reimbursement of some sort for the sealant. But anyways, it broke right there, and that's what I'm gonna do. So let me take these seats out and I will catch y'all when I do that. All right guys, I got it out. Turns out it's the whole strip. It goes all the way down. Let me see if I can get the camera in here for you. It goes all the way down, just completely cracked. So I'm gonna have to reseal that. I don't see where it cracked anywhere else. It just cracked that one line, but it cracked all the way down until right there. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to reseal it. I bought some resealer. I'm gonna put here. Let me grab it for you. This is the stuff I bought. So I emailed the company and they told me to use an silicone caulk, and that's the closest one I could find that was to the description. So I'm gonna line this and recaulk that whole seal right there. Do it with a pretty generous amount of caulk, and hopefully by tomorrow, or this says it shouldn't take long. Here, let me read it. Don't know what it's at. I'll update y'all when I figure it out how long it takes, but basically that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reseal it, and hopefully we don't have this problem again. All right guys, so as you can tell, I just went ahead and resealed pretty much the whole box. I was like, why am I gonna do this more than once? You can tell where the ridge is, but it is sealed. I don't know if my phone will focus on it or not. I don't want to get this stuff. Of course, it just got on my phone, but I'll have to seal it. Alright, so I've resealed the whole box except for the little rings. I didn't feel the need to do that. They're not cracked or anything. Just did it with my finger and went all the way around. I put 2 layers on top of it. It's a little overkill, but I don't feel like doing this again. So I'll put 2 layers of silicone over top of it, and hopefully this stuff dries pretty quickly. So, I mean, the subs won't touch the edges anyway, so I'm gonna stick them in. I'll probably wait until the morning to play it. But I don't know, depending on how fast this stuff cures. I mean, it was drying as I was putting it on, so it should dry pretty quickly. But that's basically what's going on. I'll put it back in the truck. Hopefully I don't get a copyright claim when I play y'all music, but I'll let y'all know how it goes in a quick second. All right, I resealed, or not resealed, already resealed. I put the subs back in, and just for some of y'all, I saw a couple of people actually did the same setup. So just to make it easier on y'all, if you tilt the sub to the right, or actually to the left, tilt it to the left, and do this screw right on top on each individual one, they'll fit perfectly. They're not gonna rub. At least mine don't, unless you do with a different sub, but mine don't rub. They don't do anything like that. And these rings, they help out a little bit. I mean, I put them on there just for ease of mind, but basically that's how you do it. It will stick past a little bit. This screw still goes in. It's still very tight. They're all hand tight, really tight on there. So as long as this bond holds up, it should play good tomorrow. All right, guys, it is the next day. I did play it about 2 hours ago. As you can tell, I got the box back out. So I sealed it twice, but somehow it managed to still crack again. So, and everything's cured. There's nothing, I mean, I waited a full 24 hours. So what we're gonna do is I talked to the company. I'm gonna put a drywall screw in the bottom of this, and it goes straight up, and hopefully it'll sandwich these two together. Sandwich those two together, and I'll put some more sealant on it, and hopefully that solves my problem, because my problem is this is just shaking and it's vibrating. So this thing's going in and out, because I don't know if they put nails in it. I don't know what they did, but I gotta fix it, whatever they did. So I'm gonna go at it like that, and hopefully this will help out and it doesn't cause any more problems. So as you can see here, hold on, let me move my drone. As you can see, let me put some slack back in there. That one, I did it about every 4 inches. So about every 4 inches I put a new screw, and they're going all the way down. This seems to be like in between here, seems to be the worst part, where it was creating the most noise and the difference. I don't know if I can get you a good view, but there you go. You see that crack right there? I had to put a screw on this side and a screw on that side to hopefully keep it sandwiched, and then I'm going to put some more caulk on it, and silicone or silicone caulk, whatever you can call it. Put it on there, seal it up. Hopefully it should not vibrate anymore. I got enough screws in it, should have enough support. But that's what I'm going to do next, and hopefully I can get the bass knob in here and play it for y'all. So I got the box in. Box is in. This is the next day. I did test it all today and all yesterday. Works amazing. Haven't had a problem with it since. The screws definitely helped. The caulk definitely helped. It sandwiched the two together, and it's all fine now. So just to let y'all know what I'm working with, I got the Prime R2 300X4, which is 4-channel amp, going to all my Memphis speakers, which are the door speakers I've replaced, and all of them, all 4 Memphis speakers. Then I got I replaced the tweeters in the front, but I mean, it's not a big deal if you don't replace the tweeters. It helps, but I don't know about how significantly it makes too much of a difference, because they're not powered by my amp. They're just powered by the stock radio. But anyways, this is what I'm powering my sub with, is the Punch P1 1000 1dB, and that amp is amazing for my subs. It does the perfect amount of wattage and amps to my sub. And if y'all curious about how I wired it up or whatnot, it's in the first video I posted on this. Shows you how I wired it. First or second, one of the how I wired it. But I'm gonna go ahead and play some some music. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it, but if I do, I'll post it again and try not to get copyrighted the next time. But I'll play 2 different songs. Hopefully one of them works. All right, well. You'll probably notice I didn't do an outro right then after the speakers were playing. And y'all noticed that the music wasn't normal music. It was non-copyrighted music. YouTube completely shut down both videos I tried to upload on I think I was playing Post Malone and a couple other people on it. They completely revoked it as soon as it got up. But I posted that and I had to use non-copyrighted music. But the subs do sound a lot better than what they sound like using that music. You can of course adjust it with the bass knob and stuff like that, but they do sound a lot better in person. They sounded like they vibrated in the video, and they don't vibrate in person. Not as crazy sounding as it did in the video. And the amplifiers, they sit under my seat. They're not always out like that. I know some people will say that. No, they're not always out like that. I pulled extra wiring. I always leave loops, service loops, just in case I need to work on it. Or in that case, pull it out to show an example of what I'm running and how I'm running it. And I don't know, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all don't mind hitting that thumbs up, and I will catch y'all on the next one.